How's it going, everybody? Welcome to our foot freeze card. We have the Salif Sané, who is in the promo team. It's a position change from center back to CDM. It's a cool position change. The significant attribute here is his height, 6'5", which is quite interesting. He looks like a pretty good card. Has some good stats. He is one of the cheaper ones, so a good budget defensive midfielder for perhaps your Bundesliga teams, or maybe you're making a Senegal team. He does link to that Mane, which, I guess if you pack a foot freeze Senegalese player, you're more than likely going to be left disappointed. But I think it's still a pretty cool card. It's still decent. And for the defensive mids in Bundesliga, you have. I can't even think. You have that Malong rule breaker, which we're using, which is really good, by the way. And then you have Inform Kimmich. But that's all I can think of on the top of my head. So, you offer some good squad variety, a good option for your teams. But yeah, we'll get into the stats. Start out with the pace, 70 acceleration, 81 sprint speed. There's a bit of a split on the pace. You could argue a bit low on the acceleration and, pretty good sprint speed. I'd still boost it, as I always say. I'd say it's average pace for a midfielder. I would still boost it with maybe a shadow, maximize that pace and the defending stats. The defending, he wasn't a dominant ball winner as I was hoping for. I felt maybe the speed that he closed down the attackers was a bit slow. I don't know if that was due to the his feel, maybe agility and balance was a bit low. I don't know. He was still a good defender. I just was hoping for, his dominance wasn't quite as I expected. So I would probably use him in a 2 CDM formation just to have some provided support, and I think he'll function well in that role. Now, defensively, don't get me wrong, he's a good defender. He's got 88 stand tackle. He's a very strong tackler. He's also got 80 slide tackle, which is good. 82 interceptions, 78 defensive awareness, which is, average. And then the 92 heading accuracy, which is very good, especially since he's 6'5". So, could be a good aerial threat off corners, different set pieces. And, will win a lot of aerial duels in the midfield. Now, despite being that tall, I wouldn't say he would win every header. If he's going up against, those really dominant, tall, strong center backs like Varane, Virgil, Ramos, he's not going to win them just because of the 49 jumping, which is atrocious. So that is something. He's still good in the air. He'll win a lot of 50-50s, but he won't win every single one of them as you'd hope for, as you'd expect. Physically, he's a tank. He's got 92 strength, so it's literally going to be like running through a brick wall. So this guy is just he's a physical presence in that midfield. And then he's also got the 82 aggression and 81 stamina, so some really good stats there as well. And then in terms of, I guess, technical stats here, his passing, he's actually a good passer. We got a fair few assists with him, good through balls. Just distributes it. Once he wins the ball back, moves the ball very well. You can see here, for instance, a great through ball to Che Adams, who finishes it off very well. So, yeah, a good passer of the ball. He's got the 85 long pass and 86 short passing. And then on the ball, despite, the agility and balance stats aren't too bad. He's got 77 agility, 75 balance, but being 6'5", you're not going to turn like a ballerina. So, he is a bit stiff. He's quite stiff, so he's not going to turn too well, and you're not really going to be wanting to dribble too much with him. But, 93 reactions, which is the most important stat really for your defenders. So, he'll be able to react to passing scenarios and be able to pick out passes. And then he's also got 84 ball control, 88 composure. So, he's got the right stats in the right area for that. But overall, for the price, you're getting a good budget defensive midfielder for your teams. And I think he's a good option. So that's going to be my Sané review. Please like the video, subscribe, comment down below who you'd like to see next. And thank you for watching.